What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Today's video, we've got 3 stories for everybody to look forward to, but before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, you want to stay up to date every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news as I roll out daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy this summer, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. 19k subscribers, less than 500 subs away. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget, also leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of these transfers. Leave it a thumbs up as well if you did enjoy this video. Once more, 400 likes is the like goal. Can we hit that? That would be sensational. And also, don't forget, you can find my Twitch link. That is in the description below. And also, you can find my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Without further ado, let's crack on with this video, and we're going to start off first with Scott Carson. Lord Carson, we've got a bit of an update from yesterday's transfer update. I did say that it was official. He'd turned up to training for Manchester City and he was a Manchester City player, and now we've had writing and confirmation of that from Manchester City and from Scott Carson as well. He signs for City on a permanent basis. It is a 1-year contract until June 2022. I'm hoping we might see a little bit more of Scott Carson going into the future. We did see him make, of course, his Manchester City debut against Newcastle United, and I'm hoping that we might be able to see him a couple more times. If not on the pitch, then maybe on the bench. The season is long, there could be injuries here and there. Zach Steffen and also Edison ahead of Scott Carson in the pecking order. We've got the goalkeeping criteria all sorted for Manchester City coming up for the season. I'm glad to have Big Scott joining Manchester City once more and on a permanent basis as well. He 100% deserves it after having a couple of loan spells with us from Derby County with his contract being up. City have nabbed him on a 3, so big congratulations there to Scott, fully deserved, and the best of luck to him on his move to Manchester City on a permanent basis. Fully deserves it. Now, moving on to the next story, we've got an update on Robert Lewandowski. Now, L'Equipe over in France, this has also been echoed by sources close to Bayern Munich in Germany, have said that Manchester City will not be making a move for Robert Lewandowski this summer. Bayern Munich said they won't sell to Man City, they won't sell to any team this summer for Robert Lewandowski. He is not for sale. That is their stance. More interestingly though, apparently Bayern Munich are open to selling him next summer. Not this summer, not for sale. Next summer though, he is for sale is what is being reported, and apparently Bayern Munich looking for around 50 million euros next season for a striker that's aging, what is he, 33, 34 years old? 50 million euros, 1 year left on his contract is what it'll be next summer. It's crazy money, that one. I'm not too sure. I think that's a bit over-ambitious, that from Bayern Munich. Anyway, the link here, I find this very interesting, is that Robert Lewandowski could be available for a transfer and could leave within the next 12 months. Of course, keeping a very close eye on Erling Haaland. There is a lot of interest from across Europe in Haaland. Man City's name is just one of many being put out there, and people can't change my mind. I firmly believe Bayern Munich will want to keep hold of the top talent in the Bundesliga. They'll want to keep hold of Haaland, and they'll want him to go from Dortmund to Bayern Munich. Seen it all before, and I can sense that one happening with that release clause coming active for Haaland past the winter transfer window, so February onwards. Clubs will be able to release that release clause and sign Erling Haaland on a pre-agreement with the club and also with the player. I think Bayern Munich were going along that route and looking to strike early for Erling Haaland, and if that is the case, then this story that's been reporting that Lewandowski could be available for transfer next summer does make sense, and it does make sense that he's not available this summer because Erling Haaland will not be leaving Dortmund. That is the stance, that is my understanding on the transfer. It was understood from City's point of view, Lewandowski was one of the options, a contingency, a backup that City were considering should a move for Harry Kane fall. However, we're still waiting upon movements on that, and still waiting upon movements on Jack Grealish as well. I imagine we'll start to get more movements on this within the next few days, I would hope, in other news anyway, we've got to move on. We're getting linked with a new name instead, and I suspect this might be the theme maybe for the week, that City started to get linked with other players as well. I firmly believe it's quiet because Man City are working on other deals behind the scenes. And we'll see what materialises over the coming weeks as we head towards the start of the new season. I will say right now that I'm not expecting City to do any business in July. I'm just expecting City to start to get things sorted in July, and I suspect things will get tied up into August due to players being on holiday and players being away. And quite frankly, City have took their time a little bit in the transfer market rather than getting things sorted during these competitions or before the competitions. Seems like City are looking to get their business done after these competitions, so it's just a waiting game. It's very frustrating. I understand everyone's frustrations, but it is just one of them things, and it is how City do their business, and it's always how we have done our business while Chicky has been in charge of transfers, so it doesn't surprise me that this is happening. Anyway, to this new name, comes in the form of Piotr Zielinski. I hope I said his name right. I might have butchered that one, so Zielinski, I'm not sure. Anyway, he's a 27-year-old Polish midfielder. He plays for, drumroll, Napoli. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll report on a Napoli player once more. It isn't a JSGC transfer update throughout the summer if we don't have at least one Napoli player being linked with Manchester City. Jorginho a couple of summers ago. Last season, of course, the Koulibaly saga, and here we've got Piotr Zielinski being linked with Manchester City as well, and I'm looking forward to Lupus commenting on this. I'm sure that he will, so welcome Lupus. Thanks for coming back there, a dedicated JSGC fan when it comes to Napoli news. So there we go. Anyway, Sports Witness, they're saying that Man City, they have been debating making a move for the midfielder. However, Manchester City, they simply do not want to go into negotiations with ADL. Not mentioned him in a while, have I? Anyway, Aurelio De Laurentiis, he's in charge at Napoli, if you wasn't aware, and he wasn't here for my updates last summer. He drives an even harder bargain than what Daniel Levy does. He's probably the most difficult man to negotiate with. A person, actually, just the most difficult person in the world to negotiate with when it comes to transfers. He will literally drag his heels over pennies, literally. Makes it so difficult. From a Napoli point of view, it's great for player sales. It's, of course, buy players for cheap and sell for high. Makes it very difficult when it comes to negotiating and trying to sign players, but there we go. So yeah, like I said, the update is that Manchester City were interested. However, due to complications of dealing with Napoli in the past, Manchester City simply aren't keen. I found this transfer pretty strange, that we're getting linked with midfielders when considering it just isn't what Man City need right now. Striker has to be the priority. An attacker wouldn't go amiss. Hence we're getting linked with Harry Kane and Jack Grealish, and also a left back with Benjamin Mendy's future being pretty uncertain to say the least, and so that's why we've been getting linked with Nuno Mendes, and all of a sudden to chuck out a midfielder. The only way it'd make sense is if we're long-term looking for Fernandinho's replacement, but unless they're homegrown, I probably don't think Man City will be looking towards midfielders. We're not exactly, you know, short of midfielders either, so the transfer didn't really make too much sense, but there we go. It is pretty quiet out there with news at this moment in time in the transfer window. Hopefully things will start to hot up over the next 24 hours. Things still hot here in the UK. Hopefully things will start to warm up when it comes to transfers with Manchester City as well. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 400 likes is what we're aiming for. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, you can leave your thoughts on what you made of these transfers in the comments below. City not getting Lewandowski, what's your thoughts? Scott Carson signing for Manchester City, 1-year deal. What's your thoughts on that? Leave your well wishes for Scott Carson in the comments below. And also Piotr Zielinski, what's your thoughts on that? Has anyone seen him play? Don't really know too much about him. Does he have something in offer Man City that we don't already have? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget also, if you are new around here, you want to stay up to date every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 19k subscribers, less than 500 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, you can find my social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships, for any videos, or any general business enquiries. You can also go and follow me on my Twitch as well. The link to that is in the description, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.